Today is January 21st, 2026, approximately 12:15 in the afternoon. I'm on the roof of the Bosazzi family in Chandler, Arizona, where I'm going to be doing a repair attempt on that wind creased and damaged shingle. The tools I'll be using: a magnetic roofing hammer, soft-nosed putty knife, a recommended roofing snake, a flat bar, an 1.25 inch per code roofing nails. What I first want to do is get you guys set up so you guys can view the work that takes place. Make sure you guys have a good viewpoint. Hopefully that gives you guys the correct angle. What we have here is we have a 3-tab shingle. First, what we need to do is figure out where the shingle starts. We know that this tab and this tab are damaged. Hopefully they are in the same shingle book. So we'll work our way over here. Looks like the shingle ends here and the shingle starts here. So we'll be removing this shingle, 1, 2, 3. What I want to do first, make sure that it's separated from the material that holds it to the shingle books beneath it. Just work our way slowly across. Now we need to do the same thing for the books above it. All right, we have that taken care of. Now we're going to remove the shingle from the decking. Let's work our way across. That's the first nail strip. Now we'll work our way through the back. Still stuck a little bit. All right, we have our shingle book removed. We'll set that over there. Now I'm going to do an investigation of the underlayment. Well, that's not good. What we noticed when we removed the shingle is that beneath this shingle layer, there is at least one more book of shingles, another layer of shingles. There could be multiple layers of shingles. I've run into systems where there's 2, 3, 4 layers of shingles, but we know for a fact that there's at least one more under here. I'll get that in photos. I'll also try to see if I can maneuver the camera so you guys can see that. Hopefully that gives you guys a good understanding of what we're working with. Double layered systems, unfortunately, don't take to repairs very well. And the reason why is because when this system was laid on top of the first layer, it was driven in with nails out of a nail gun. They were shot through. So they go a lot deeper than what would happen with a roofing snake and a regular hammer. Driving this nail through multiple books of shingles is not an effective solution, and it's very likely that new insertions of shingles will not stay. However, we'll keep working. We'll put the book back in. So you can already see this big lump right here. This is not good. That is because the old shingles, when we removed this one, tore out this corner. We'll continue forward. We'll work around that, doing everything we can to get a reinsertion. All right, we have our book back in place. Now I'll take the recommended roofing snake, 1.25 inch per code roofing nails. I will start right here on one side, make sure that I'm in the nail strip correctly, straight. And there's one. There's two. I'll get our last one over here on the end. Make sure we're straight in the nail strip. 3. We can see a small indentation right here caused by the roofing snake. We do have our shingle book back in place. However, I can see some things have transpired on the roof. We now see granule loss here in a large crease. That's from removing the shingle. When pressure is put on a shingle that's this fragile, it'll often do that. It'll form a crease, lose granules. I can also see right here, when we removed the shingle, this is so brittle that it tore. There's a large tear right here in the very top of this book. So because this is on at least one extra layer of shingles, we don't even know if it's one. It could be 2, which is not up to code. We could not do any type of repair on that because of the tear right here in the 3-tab shingle, because of this crease right here, and the ineffectiveness of being able to drive a nail all the way through all those books of shingles. I have to deem this roof irreparable. I'll document this in photos for you guys to review.